Yo, people. I don't know if you guys ever heard of this guy called Ian Stewart McWalter Henderson. He was also known as Butcher of Bahrain. Yeah, that literally, he was actually known as the Butcher of Bahrain. But as he got older, he was denying all of that Butcher of Bahrain stuff. But the thing is, he's a Scottish individual. Born in the early 1926, I think it is when he was born in Aberdeenshire, Scotland. But yeah, so this man is a very Scottish individual, but he grew up around the Kikuyu people in Kenya. Now, check that one out. However, he was a bit of a very interesting character because I think he died in 2013. But he's one of the few people I've seen that actually was deported from the country, Kenya. And this is prior to Kenyan independence. But anyway, he ended up in Bahrain. And the reason they call him Butcher Bahrain is because he was involved with doing a lot of nastiness to people. So there's a few people who've written how he tortured them at some point. And it is what it is. The thing about this guy is that the reason I'm even talking about it is because he was out to make sure he gets the one and only Field Marshal Dedan Kimathi. He had put it on himself to make sure he captures this individual. And because of the people that was working for him, who are also Kenyan, two individuals actually. One of them was, I think both are Kikuyu men. I can't remember their names now actually, but I'll write them through. But yeah, the two individuals, one of them shot him in the leg. However, he went around the area where he was because he was looking after, if I'm not wrong, I think it's Princess Margaret that was in Nairobi. And when they managed to get hold of Dedan Kimathi, and you can see Dedan Kimathi was really the real individual who fought for Kenya in a very different way. Because if you look at it, they always talk about Jomo Kenyatta, but Jomo Kenyatta was just they used him just to get the deals that they were looking for in the country at the time. With Dedan Kimathi, he was talking about give us our land back. You know what I mean? And they hung him in Kimathi prison. They hung him in the prison, and he was buried without them knowing where he was buried. I know today they say that's the location of where he's been buried in Kimathi, but I for sure know they're just saying that to just kill the end of the argument or make other Kenyans feel quite well. But Kimathi was not, they buried him in a location. They hung him and then buried him, and in an unknown location. So the way they were treating people in the continent at the time, when they don't show you where you were or where your body was, I doubt till today. And God bless his wife, because she ended up dying in 2013, if I'm not wrong. But yeah, she ended up passing away without ever knowing where his body was. And she was blessed with 4 children for him. I would like to know where they are today, actually. Yeah, because Dedan Kimathi is, for them, the President Jomo Kenyatta and President, what's his name? What's his other fella's name? Daniel Arap Moi. In French, they would say moi. Or they used to say M01. They didn't really like Kimathi anyway, so, and this is shown how they treated him. It took for them to respect him, it had to take for Mwai Kibaki of Kenya to actually give that family acknowledgement and the statue that they built for him in Nairobi city. So, it's how it goes. It's how it goes, people. But yeah, this fella Ian Butcher of Bahrain, he was a nasty piece of work, man. Ay, ay, ay. Peace, people.